All right, good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. Thank you for clicking on the video. Today, I am posting a set. It's a first of 5 sets that I'm very proud of. Now, why am I proud of this? Let me explain. So, if you've watched my channel for a while, or if you're familiar with my channel, if you are familiar with the Mortal Kombat community, then you are familiar with this individual, Tay Drusus, or Tadrusis. I call him Tay. Anyways, Tay is the founder of the Cincinnati Combat Classic Tournament. He is also the co-programmer, or co-creator, I believe, of Ultimate Mortal Kombat 3 Plus, which is a fantastic arcade ROM hack. Key word being arcade. This is not a Mugen. This is an actual arcade ROM hack. And I'm willing to say right now that Ultimate Mortal Kombat 3 Plus is actually better than the original Ultimate Mortal Kombat 3. It's the exact same game with just more stuff included, and the stuff works. It's all very very well made and programmed and polished, and I love it. It's a ton of fun to play. Every Wednesday night I do a live stream. I've been doing that for about 2 years now. So every Wednesday night I do about 2 to 3 hours of live streaming. And I'm just playing other people in the community and other people who just love Mortal Kombat. And I've played Tay pretty much on every stream, probably 90% of the streams that I've done, I play a set against Tay. And if you're familiar, or if you've watched some of these, you'll know that I've lost about 1 million times to this guy. He is actually a pro player when it comes to Ultimate Mortal Kombat 3, and he's also very, very good at at Mortal Kombat 2 and the original Mortal Kombat. So, that being said, I've never won a set against this gentleman. Let's say I've played 100 sets against him, haven't won one, ever. So those sets usually finish with him winning probably about 5-0, 5-1 if I'm lucky, 5-2 if I'm super lucky. To be honest, I can't remember if I've ever won 3 matches in a set against him. So Tay streams every Thursday night at 9:30. When I can, I jump on to his stream, and I usually do a set against him as well. He's usually kind enough to let me pick which game I want to play, because he's the creator of Ultimate MK3 and Ultimate MK3 Plus. I like to play him at that just so he can show off some of the cool things in that game, and I have a ton of fun playing it. So the other night on his stream, however, we played Mortal Kombat 2, and like I said, had a fantastic set against him. The blood was pumping, my heart was racing, my palms were sweaty, I was shaking, the adrenaline was going crazy. And this ended up being one of my absolute favorite sets that I have played against anybody in the community over the last 2 years. I had a ton of fun with it. So that's what this video is. I'm going to show a replay of it. I went to get some clips from his channel, but I couldn't find the live stream. I don't know if he took it down or whatever. So I'm just going to show the battles on Fightcade itself. If you're familiar with Fightcade, they save your replays and your sets, which is fantastic. So I'm going to show the set, and I'm just going to commentate a bit over it while watching. And that's what this is. So, ladies and gentlemen, once again, thank you very much for checking out the video. I will leave a link to Tay's channel in the description for this video. You can check out his content. He's an absolute pro. Now with the Legacy Collection coming out, I know he's got some videos on how to beat the AI and such, which is great. You're going to need that. Ultimate Mortal Kombat 3 is impossible if you're not familiar with it. The AI is very difficult, but Tay makes it look like a cakewalk. So make sure you check that out. That being said, you know what? Let's get into that awesome set that I had. We're playing Mortal Kombat 2 in this one, and I had a great time with it. So thank you very much for clicking on the video. Let's get into some of that gameplay right now. Excellent. All right, ladies and gentlemen, here we go. Bushy Stallion is player 2. I am player 2. Tay Drusus is player 1. Both go random, which is great. It makes things exciting. So, like I said, this was on Tay's stream Thursday night. Now, the cool thing about when I'm playing against Tay on his stream is that I can focus 100% on the battles. When I'm streaming Wednesday night, it gets really difficult sometimes to play, watch the live chat, think about the moves I'm doing, etc., etc. It gets pretty overwhelming. So here, I am laser focused on playing. You can see I lost the first round there. Tay spamming the skulls for a bit there, but you know, it's an easy move to avoid. And because of that, I should be avoiding it. So like I said, Tay is a very, very good player at Mortal Kombat 2. His blocking is impeccable. He knows a thing or two about this game. I feel personally like my blocking is starting to get a little better. I'm doing it a little more. And because of that, I'm not getting totally destroyed by everybody I play that has, you know, any knowledge of the game at all. See there, pulls the very cool Sub-Zero to Scorpion. Toasty! Tay takes the first, right there. So, 1-0 for Tay Drusus. Let's see how the next few battles go. I go random. Tay shows respect and goes random as well. Scorpion Baraka. Here we go. Keeping his distance. He knew to sweep there instead of blocking. See him tapping back a little bit there with Scorpion, waiting to get that harpoon in me. Bunch of back and forth here. Block, block. Very cool. Perfectly timed harpoon. Jumped right into it. Does the scissor sweep. Takes me down. Now that right there, if you can pull that off with Scorpion against a competent player and you get them, that is a huge flex as far as I'm concerned. So my hat, I tip my hat to you on that one, Tay. You got me. And that was great. So I gotta say too, every time I play Tay, my adrenaline is through the roof. No matter how calm I might sound, like while I'm streaming or whatever, I tell you, my palms are sweaty, my knees are weak, and my arms are heavy. There we go, hit him with a perfectly timed uppercut. That sweep there, he gets his distance, and then when I jump in, instead of blocking it, he knows that he can sweep. I was able to block it, however. Now, blocking is key against these pro players. You gotta block and block and block. I'm more of an aggressive player, and because of that, that could be my downfall too. Sometimes there's some matches where I'm just too overly aggressive and they know exactly what's coming. I get my ass kicked. So he did the, I got Melina. He didn't go random on that one, but Katana against Melina is a very good battle. So now I'm down 2-0. I'm like, man, I gotta step up my game. What can we do? So I'm being very cautious here. My finger just hovering over that block. I messed that up. I thought I had the distance there to throw size. It sounded like the Sai still went off, but it didn't. As you can see, he fan lifted me. That was that. Boom! Uppercuts my toe. And another round lost. Here I am. Starting to move kind of back and forth a little bit. Getting those size ready every time. Tay with impeccable patience. Caught him as he threw the fan. Caught him with the teleport kick with that fan. Perfect. Perfect right there. Anytime Katana jump kicks you, you gotta be ready for that fan. For that fan toss. A lot of people will do that. It's a very, very hefty combo. You'll hear excellent after certain matches. That's me showing respect for the win. Tay's beat me, 3-0. First to 5, ladies and gentlemen. How is the rest of this gonna go? I go random again. Like it's all good. Tay Drusus chooses Sub-Zero. So here we go. And I go random every time because I like using every character. I feel like I'm competent enough with every character. And, you know, once again, I've lost so many times. I'm a win or lose. It doesn't matter. It's all fun regardless type of gamer. So, you know what? I was already doing the random. I figured, what the hell? Like, I have as good of a chance with Kung Lao as I do with any other character. I try to familiarize myself with everyone. But here we go. Ooh, perfectly timed sweep. Right under the ice. Having a good time here. Caught with the puddle. He missed with that, which is a distance thing right there. And I believe I was lucky to get that sweep. Here we go. I'm up 1 round to nothing on this. Perfect. Can I take this win? Let's see what happens. Block the slide and then uppercut. Love doing that. Again, that's another timing issue. You got to be very precise with that. Hit him with that kick. That right there was pretty lucky too. And then I guess caught him off guard there. And I, of course, finished with a fatality. So here, I'm by myself, and I'm like, yes, I won one. It's not over yet. Let's do this. Tadrusis just goes back to random, as well as myself. Jackson Scorpion. Let's see how this goes. So here we go. Blocking. Ooh. Got him with 2 ground pounds. Missed that one. Block the knee. Block. Lots of blocking, man. Block. Very good. Missed him with the ground pound. Showing the pressure with those jabs. 1 more hit. Boom! I get him with the uppercut. Perfect timing. Teleports, uppercut. Now, right there, I had a feeling he was going to teleport because all he needed was 1 more hit. Even if I was blocking, I would have been dead. I was very, very excited about that part. The uppercut was just timed perfect, and I was very, very proud of myself for that one. Anti-air, Scorpion, Sub-Zero, Reptile have that roundhouse kick for the anti-air. It's probably the best anti-air in the game, I think, along with like Katana's uppercut. Here we are, it's close. Sweep. Damn it, I say to myself. 3-1, how's this gonna go? I'm surprised I hit him with that ground pound again. Because a lot of people expect that, right? They're waiting for it, so they stay jumping or moving around a lot to avoid it. And with that, lucked out with that kick. Boom, there we go. 2 wins in a row. Unheard of. I failed the fatality. Once again, I was too excited that I'd won 2. And I was like, oh, all right, 3-2. Here we go. Random got Baraka, Shang Bun. I'm not sure how Tay feels about Shang. A lot of players don't like using them. A lot of players do like using them. But to me, Shang against Baraka, that's a tough one. I know when I got Baraka, so the characters I like using least is probably Reptile and Baraka. On MK2, Reptile and Baraka. I'm not huge fans of them. I mean, unless it's against the computer. There you go. You see Tay bringing the pressure now. 3-2. Morphing into a Katana. Katana, very, very powerful character. Boom. Hitting that uppercut is so satisfying. And I say that because anytime you counter with an uppercut, the way they program the sound in this game, like that uppercut, it sounds so powerful. I love connecting anytime, whether it's an anti-air or just an uppercut itself. It's always great. Here we go, and you can see how I'm aggressive. I gotta calm down when I'm playing certain people, but it's just a very, very hard style for me to break out of. So like I said, I have started implementing more blocking when I play, because I know I have to, otherwise I'm going to lose every match against these pros. Boom, blocked it, and then I missed the straight high kick. I got him with that sweep, so there we go, ladies and gentlemen. Very, very proud of myself. 3 wins. So we are tied 3-all.
Excellent.
Round up those credits. Here we go. Now, something happens in this match, and I will explain this as it goes. Because if we were actually playing like in a tournament or something... No, it's not this match. I'm sorry. This is another good one. So Melina and Raiden. 2 high punches, and if he follows out with a Superman, like that's tons of health off my character. Honey Marmalade! Tay takes the first round. Honey Marmalade! Missed with that uppercut. I don't know what the heck happened there. Tried for the double punch to the Superman there, but missed it. Here I am on this 3-win high, getting a little flustered here. Just praying to the Elder Gods for another win. Can I pull it off? It's almost done. Boom! Nails it. 3-all, 1 round each. Now that right there, classic. 2 punches. Now you've seen how much power that takes off. If you can pull that off, man, that's a tough one to stomach. So, Tay Drusus, 4-3. Only needs 1 more. What happens here? I go random. I get Melina again. You get Shang Fun again. Now, yes, something happens here. Let me explain, okay? So this is the portal. It has become basically muscle memory to me, for me. Let me explain. Trying to hit it with some elbows. I knew he was morphing back, and that's why I was doing that. Trying to apply pressure so that I can get a hit when he morphs back. And again. Now, we're even here for health, pretty much, okay? Gets me. Toasty! Uh-oh. So, listen, I push down and start for the smoke battle. It's such a habit for me to do that on this stage. It's almost like I don't think about it. So, I was very apologetic there to Tay during his stream. I was like, oh, I'm so sorry, dude, I'm so sorry. But he was cool with it. I wanted to show that from a clip in from his stream. Like I said, it was taken down, so right there, Tay was cool with that. He was like, oh, all right, I'm going to commentate Darryl playing against Smoke. Melina against Smoke is brutal. The jump back trick doesn't work against Smoke, so I was like, I'm going to get my ass kicked, and this is going to be done like, right away. But something crazy happens here. So I'm fighting Smoke. I'm doing pretty good here. I'm like, there's no way I'm going to win. Now what I'm trying to do here is sweep to get him to jump back so I can jump into him. And essentially do the Melina exploit. Boom! I win the first round. I was surprised as hell that I had won that. So we go. And I do make a mistake here, which I'm going to mention in a sec. Right there, boom. Roundhouse. He's very, very difficult when you're playing against him, especially with Melina. I got no health left. Right there, boom. So instead of that high punch, had I did a roundhouse kick to him there, I might have won the whole match. There was still half power, but I still might have been able to get stuff to work. And then I believe in this round, he just totally annihilates me. Right there, I could have done another uppercut or a roundhouse kick, but I missed. Right there, Smoke was doing the zombie trick where you walk into him and he just keeps going. And then you get a free shot, basically. Anyways, I lost that. No big deal. There was no winner of the first round. I go random. Here we go. We're back into it. So, it is now 4-3. 4-3. Remember what it is. Yeah, so it's 4-3. So Tay's winning 4-3, that's right. I get Sub-Zero. I like using Sub-Zero. Apparently Sub-Zero's like a lower tier character or whatever. But I don't go by tiers, I like them all, I just play. And then boom, the slide, and I win the round. Excellent, excellent. Katana's hands down one of the favorites. She's very, very powerful. Powerful combos. Powerful character. You can hear the sound kind of starts to go a little bit static here. Which unfortunately happens on Fight Game when you're playing MK2. If that's the case, you just got to restart. But we do finish this match. Now, I can't lose. If I lose, the set's over, right? So I'm like, okay, we're very, very close here. I just want to win this, and boom. Because he did the fan in the air there, my timing was perfect for that ground puddle, and I was fortunate. I won that. He resets it to get to the sound working properly again. We are now tied 4-4, ladies and gentlemen. I am so excited and pumped. My adrenaline's going crazy here. Tay goes random, gets Liu Kang. I'm nervous. And then I get Jax. So Jax is top tier. Liu Kang is top tier. I enjoy using Jax. Let's watch the match. Boom, 2-hitter right there. Bit of a ground pound. I'm not following up with that block after the jump kick. That's a mistake on my part. I could definitely do more damage. But unfortunately, I don't get that block. Boom! Jax, first round. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. This time ground pound. Whew! I love that uppercut right there. So you gotta understand, ladies and gentlemen, right here too, like I am so nervous, anxious, excited. Because I've never made it this far against Tay on MK2. I can't lose this. I got a sliver. I gotta do something, but I can't be foolish here. Gets the uppercut. Boom, flying kick. We are on the last round of the last battle. I avoided everything there. Again, a knee. I should have done more there, but I accidentally hit him with a knee. And that friggin' straight high kick to the head. Beautiful. Another knee. What am I doing? Blocked the sweep. Very, very important. I did that. Toe tap. We are both cautious as hell here. Ladies and gentlemen, Bushy Stallion takes the set. 5-4. Fantastic. Had such a good time, and that's it. Boom. All right, ladies and gentlemen, so Bushy Stallion came out on top, 5-4 over Tay Drusus in Mortal Kombat 2. It was an incredibly fun set, and I was very proud of myself for keeping my cool and managing to pull out that win. Like I said, it's extremely rare because I've never done it before against Tay, and you know, I was proud of it. So the only thing I regret is that I pushed down and start and got that smoke battle going. But again, you know, Tay was cool about it during his stream. He just commentated over it, and again, I'm so used to doing that when I'm on that portal stage. You know, it's funny because if this was an actual tournament or something, I would have been disqualified right there. So it's a good thing that, you know, we were just playing for fun, and I was able to pull out that win. Now, I'm not somebody on this channel to just post, you know, wins and sets where I win. If you're familiar with the kind of gamer I am and this channel, you'll see I've posted myself getting my ass kicked many, many times. The thing is, for me, this game is just fun. It's fun at every level. So when I play professionals or whatever, I love it. I love showcasing things that, you know, the average gamer doesn't see. And when I'm playing, you know, people a little below average or whatever, I always give respect and props to those, you know, just playing and having a good time, because that's what this is about. These old retro games, they're 30-something years old, you know, like, nobody likes to lose, but at the same time, this is a game that I'm just passionate about. I have fun playing it, and it doesn't matter. Win or lose, it is a great time. So once again, Tay Drusus, thank you very much for that set. And for those watching, I do appreciate it. Once again, I am Darryl Tsung. Thank you for watching. Take care of yourselves, and keep playing these old retro games, the old Mortal Kombats and stuff. Keep the retro games alive. Legacy Collection's coming out soon, and you know, that's awesome. We're all going to be reliving these games once again and playing on home consoles, which I can't wait for. So anyways, take care, ladies and gentlemen. Thank you very much for watching. I appreciate it. I will see you soon.